Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Barner here, Power Training TV. I got a couple questions from guys asking me how to implement weight training when they are track athletes. Now, my assumption is if you're a track athlete that you're not doing the long distance, you're not doing the mile run, you're not doing the 5,000 meters or 10,000 meters, whatever else it is. You're more of a power athlete. So you're talking maybe 400 meters or less, and you're also talking the jumps such as the triple, long, and high jump. Not sure if you're doing the field, shot put, hammer toss, stuff like that, but this can be incorporated in as well, but I would kind of tweak it a little bit. But let me just go over exactly how I train my track athletes in the gym. Now, I'm taking for granted and I hold them accountable that they are running. Usually with the person that I'm training now, I think they run 4 or 5 days a week they're on the track. I've heard as much as 6 to 7 working on technique and various things like that. So they have their separate coach where they're training the 100 meters and they're learning the technique. So I don't bother with that. What I'm interested in is getting them more powerful and getting their body right in the gym. And I'll have all the technique with their coach. So this is how I break it down. When they come in here, they go through a full assessment. So through that full assessment, I'm able to see as far as in the upper shoulder girdle, the neck area, and the hips, from the hips down, where they have muscle imbalances that we need to do corrective stretches. So usually, typically right here, like I typically see certain things such as very tight hip flexors. Yes, even in track athletes, they do have it. And you still see the inhibited glutes. So my first thing that I try to work with them is prehab. Basically what I want to do here is all the corrective stretches and all the corrective firing, the iso activation drills like I like to call them, where I'm basically getting them to fire their glutes, fire their hip flexors, and other muscles that they're going to be using, whether it be a long jump, triple jump, something like that. From there, we are going to play with the force velocity curve and the power spectrum. So the first one is going to be speed strength. If you're familiar with the power spectrum, this is going to be more towards the speed side. Like I said, their speed work is taken care of. They're already running on the track. So I want to work more plyos here. We'll either do weighted plyos, I'll add a load. I'm always constantly varying. Either I'm going to take away their stretch shortening cycle and jumps, or I might have them do depending on what day it is, it's going to be a vertical or horizontal power type movement, and we alter those. Then from there, they are going to do a strength speed movement. This is going to be the Olympics. If you don't like to train your athletes with Olympics, we could do vary the load of box squats or say something like that. I like to go in the optimum range of around no more than 8 sets, no more than 3 reps, and I like to go at a very high powerful threshold. From there, we have an absolute strength movement. This is where I like to do 5x5s, 6x3s, 6x1s, and that's going to be in the bench, squat, and deadlift. Now you can vary these. Obviously, you can mess around with different boxes, you can mess around with different bands, chains, vary it up. Have them do different things, but always make sure they're doing a maximal effort here. Last but not least is auxiliaries. So depending on what they are actually doing, you're going to tailor that to their auxiliaries and have them doing a lot of core work here, integrated core work, where they're transferring energy extremely fast and efficient. Like I said, that's basically how I set up the structure. Depending on how many days they're running, I usually would go 3 days a week. So this might be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's total body, basically every day, but you put emphasis. So say for instance, Monday we emphasize the dynamic speed type work. We might do a deadlift. Then come Wednesday, we might do a bench here. Then Friday, it'll come back to the squat. I never want to do a max effort lower on any of the days where I'm totally killing their legs, because of the simple fact is they're running. I need them to still run at proper technique, and when your power output is very decreased, you start to turn sloppy in your technique. So I like to hit them hard here, but I don't like to do repetitive effort for their lower body. But upper body, you can do that. But that's pretty much it. Use this block. If you can only go 2 days a week, 3 days a week, like I said, I focus more on a total body movement, and I love to vary these. These are the things that I love to vary. Try all kinds of different things, medicine balls, whatever you could do. Get creative, but follow this spectrum of the force velocity curve. Check it out, try it out. I hope it helps you guys out. Chris Barner, Power Training TV. I'll let you guys next time.